let's
Thank you, Gilchrist.
let's get on to the
next topic. You know, it's like actually quite funny about this next person we're gonna bring up, and their slight association to our last topic. We're not gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about Jay-Z and his NFL deal. How do y'all feel about
Shout
that?
out to Jay-Z on his NFL deal, first and foremost.
Black excellence.
Black excellence. You know, I'm gonna let y'all take this away. Anybody want to start this one out? Anybody want to kick that bad boy off?
Hey.
How do y'all feel about?
What was the deal?
Yeah.
Well,
what was
the deal was that apparently he's gonna have. First off, they have to put the application in for him to be a part-time owner. First off, before they do any of that, and that was a part of the deal, along with them actually starting to do something about the social injustice problems in America.
I thought they were isolated joints.
But I think he's going to be consulting the NFL for entertainment.
Yeah, what did he sign on to do? Like,
use your
for
computer, sir.
performances.
And for the record, I am anti-NFL, anti-football.
So I think that's part of the deal, right?
Told you.
A lot of people got beef with him because he took the deal over,
I wouldn't say it's beef.
or feel some type of way about
Yeah, a
it.
lot of people
I
are
wouldn't say
conflicted.
feel some type of way.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel
It
conflicted.
raised an
Conflicted
eyebrow for me.
feelings.
Yeah, people feel. I think people feel betrayed, but I'm not sure why.
Some people feel betrayed.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly
That's
why.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
interesting.
not betrayed.
You don't
Like,
think betrayed is the right
What
sentiment?
about let down?
That's an interesting betrayed.
Let down.
Betrayed, I think, is definitely an interesting feeling to have coming from that,
I guess it could be betrayed.
Yeah.
I mean,
because that would like kind of allude to some other things.
What would be
Allude
the
to Jay-Z
what would
being an ally.
It would allude to
Jay-Z's
it would
never-
allude to a mentality.
That Jay-Z is an ally.
right.
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying?
I don't
Like a
think-
false narrative
But again,
in
these
one's
things-
mind state.
But again, we may not share that sentiment, but I think some people feel that way.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, he did what any businessman would do, and that's make a deal that would be lucratively beneficial to him.
Okay, so apparently the deal is to advise the league on entertainment and the Super Bowl and things about social justice. He was also quoted as saying, "I think we're past kneeling. I think it's time for action." He's also purchasing a stock into an NFL team, as he previously did with the Nets in the NBA before he sold it.
So some figurehead shit. So here's
basically, he
That's
put in
that's
his
what
owner's
he
application.
does it.
no, but see, you
Yeah,
realize like the last time when he owned a piece of the Nets, he owned a percentage of a percent, right?
Oh yeah,
And he was the
would
guy.
Never get majority.
Yeah, he was the guy that made it. That they put the face on the ownership.
Of course.
As they gentrified Brooklyn,
Absolutely.
took a bunch of houses from residents there and built a stadium, built an
Absolutely.
arena in the
Yeah.
middle of the city. So who's to say that's not gonna happen again?
Listen, all we can do is go off history. That's it. That's
Okay.
it. That's all.
That's
If
what-
we,
that's
if
what
we
his
predicting
history
and
is?
speculating, that's all we
No,
can do.
I'm not
right?
saying that. I'm just going off his history.
If we predicting and
He's-
speculating.
and he's a capitalist.
Yeah.
And from my understanding of capitalists and from my research of capitalists, you cannot be a capitalist and have a higher moral high ground.
Yeah, it doesn't work. They
That-
don't go. They
that's
don't go
so
together.
self-conflicting.
Being a capitalist is about
Why can't you do it?
Capitalizing
Yeah,
on
why can't-
everything.
on anything.
But why can't you
Everything.
do it? Why can't you do it with a pure heart? Or
I-
a pure,
I- I
pure
just-
exchange?
What they call those
That's
like,
not- it's
what
not-
do they call them? Activist investors.
Because
something
that's
like
not
that.
you're not capitalizing, bro.
You're not capitalizing.
Like
Capitalizing is capping off everything.
in the essence of the word,
Essentially,
you're
you're
not
capitalizing
What
off
would you-
somebody's downfall.
Passive
like
capital.
even like if
Passive
like
capital.
even if
Passive capital.
even if
Passive.
me and you like even if me and you do a deal, right?
He ain't- he
And
ain't-
like
he
I
ain't-
get 51% and you get 49. Like I win still.
What if
I'm a
I'm
capitalist.
okay? Like if everybody's okay with that? Is
That's
that win-win?
fine. But
That's
like
fine.
I'm
Is
a
that- is
capitalist.
Is that fair,
though.
or is that high moral, or what you
I mean,
saying?
it's not fair. Just because everybody's okay with it doesn't make it fair. They can say the people in jail are okay with making the money they were. They said we were okay with slavery. That doesn't make it fair.
They said we were okay.
What you
Yeah.
what you
You didn't say.
Exactly.
Niggas ain't-
Pretty
niggas
sure
ain't-
that.
Pretty sure we're different on that note.
But I'm
got a
asking
question,
if
though,
both,
Sean. I got a question.
if both parties are fair with it or good
Okay.
with it. Is it
So as long as both parties are fair, not who the deal affects.
if
is
Who
okay
does
with
this,
it.
but who does this Jay-Z deal affect?
That's what I don't know. Who
This
does it affect?
this looks
It
like
affects his
it's
roster
just a
of
come
artists.
up.
It affects
It
his
looks
roster of
literally
artists, I
like
know
a
that.
come up. Like I don't see how this
I know
affects
it affects
anybody
Roc
else
Nation artists.
but his
Now we
pockets.
It affects them, right?
Now we get a Rock Nation artist at the beginning of Monday Night Football.
It affects
Yeah.
his. It
You
affects
know,
his.
It affects his
bottom line,
pockets.
correct?
Here's my only gripe with
It
this
changes
whole
the tax
thing.
bracket.
My whole gripe is you can't go from I stand with Cat to, I mean, I think we're past kneeling
I don't
when you
think that
have
was
it
ever
kneel.
said. I don't think he ever implied that he stood with Cat.
He said that.
He said
But
that.
are both of them standing together because they both took money?
Fact check, please.
Can you
Can we get a
get-
fact
Are they
check?
both
Please
standing
pull that
together
up.
because they both took money though?
Yeah, they all bought.
He had
They
the
all
jersey
bought,
on
so
his
So are they still
outlet.
standing together?
That's the conflict.
Are they still
Yeah.
standing together?
But here's my thing.
Yeah,
Don't do it in the name of it's a Jay-Z is doing this because it's good for Jay-Z.
That's it. Like I said, he
Not for
leveraged-
black people, not to better our movement. He
Yeah, that's
capitalized
not
off
what
the
this is
situation.
about.
He
Yeah.
rode the tsunami.
It's not about that at
Like I
all.
said, he leveraged our power. He leveraged.
And judging from Colin Kaepernick's Twitter, shout out to Cat. No Cat. But Cat.
All caps.
Ball
all
Cat.
Cat.
All Cat.
Ball cap.
Colin Kaepernick's Twitter, there's some subliminal shots like, I'm not cool with everything. I'm not okay with what happened.
He ain't speaking enough though. And
Yeah, but
like I said,
he's
that's
very
prob-
subliminal and very cryptic.
That's probably part of his NDA.
right.
Yeah, he can't. It's only but so much he can
Because he's
say.
bored. They all bored.
But
So he's still
Jay-Z
standing
said
with
he
him.
talked to Kaepernick about this.
That's what I'm asking.
And he knew Cat couldn't say too much to the contrary
Right.
because he's bored.
So he
it's-
capitalized on that.
There was
situation, right?
there were some provisions in that money.
They probably
got.
had a conversation. They probably it was probably a little spicy.
Listen, there were
to
provisions in that.
piggyback
Wait
off-
1 second. Well, there was provisions onto that money that he accepted.
Yeah,
there
it was
were
an NDA.
there were some yes.
Yeah.
There was a straight NDA.
Yeah, of course.
Once you sign something with an NDA, you kind of lose your basis there. Like you kind of lose the foundation of your fight once you take that bread. Because it's supposed to be bigger than bread.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
You know what I
never
mean? Take the
bigger
bread
than
as a
bread,
football
bro.
player.
But the
Never
offer
bigger than bread.
but the
Never
offer of the
bigger
bread
than
is
bread.
the admission of guilt.
This
Is
is
it
a
not?
Right.
Is it not?
Absolutely.
Because at a point, they
On
feel
their
like
end.
enough
Yeah,
bread
and I think
buys them
the
that self-respect.
I think the acceptance
That's
of
hush money.
the acceptance of the bread means are we cool?
No, that's
No,
what I said.
hush
At a
money is
point,
hush money, bro.
there's a dollar amount that they figure gains their self-respect, and until they get
I
that,
thought, and more so, if let's say it was about bread. Let's say it is
Hush
about
money
bread.
is hush money
I
though.
think
That don't
Cap
mean that we cool.
taking $10 million, it looks goofy.
Time out. Real quick. Hush money is hush money. That don't mean that we cool. Shorty that was had the lawsuit against the president took hush money. That don't mean that she cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but in my
That don't
eye-
mean that we
in my eyes, when you
solid.
take that means y'all came to a business transaction.
yeah, because
after
you
that.
want everything to go away.
All this shit is business, bro.
right.
Yeah, we want all this.
Right,
to
but
go
the
away.
never
movement-
personal.
But the movement wasn't business.
It kind of probably was.
Yeah, probably to some extent. Listen, after everything picks up steam, it becomes business.
We not going to trip like Cap was. Shout out to Cap and everything that he went through. Right?
He about to deceive.
I'm not.
I smell
We're
it.
not going to trip
Dude.
like he was Malcolm or Marcus Garvey before that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It turned into something that really wasn't supposed to be something. He didn't imagine it to go this far. Y'all believe that?
Like, we not going to trip about that.
Do we believe that?
This is when keeping it real goes wrong.
I
Like,
think
that's
it was
all
like
this is.
I think it was like hold
not
on,
gonna trip, bro.
We on to something.
This is when keeping it real
Because
goes wrong.
he
Like,
didn't
that's
even-
all this is.
He didn't even mean to take a knee. The Marine dude told him to take a knee.
Yeah, he was sitting
went
on the
and
bench
sat
at
He
down.
was sitting on the bench.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we not going to trip. That's all I'm saying. Like, let's remember what this shit really is about. Like, what this
Listen,
shit really started
I'm
from.
not
Here's the other
tripping
question.
because
Here's the other question.
Because nobody was screaming outrage when he was sitting on the bench.
If the NFL don't get Jay to do it, who they gonna get to do it?
Do what?
Whatever save face or
Have
whatever.
niggas open up before the live draft?
yeah,
Have
to be
niggas fucking-
the black
the
face
black
to say
face.
we cool now. Look,
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
No, that's not
I guess.
NFL.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
No, that's the next safe black dude.
Yeah.
that
No,
everybody
like
knows.
that's definitely the next safe
Yeah.
nigga.
Ain't too many black safe dudes out there, is it?
Nah,
Nah, not right now.
Or that we can get the movement.
I feel like Will would have been next in line.
Yeah. Or Questlove.
No, I
Shout
don't,
out
I
to Quest. Shout out to-
Right?
don't, I don't think Will would mess with the
He said I take
NFL.
it then
though.
flip it.
Will wouldn't mess with the NFL.
Let's
bro.
get jiggy with it. First of all, Will Smith can do no wrong in my eyes.
Will
Facts.
Smith is the man.
The man.
The legend, the
He's the
myth.
man.
Even with the silver hair.
He's
Facts.
the man.
When he have so well.
No, he
Movie.
definitely.
Second
What?
movie.
What was the second movie he was in?
6 Degrees of Separation?
Yeah.
He have silver hair in that.
He had the silver burn. He might have had the
Oh.
patch. No, that was
That-
that was an episode. I feel like that was an episode.
That
of
was
Fresh Prince.
that was his business.
Oh, okay.
That part. that
So-
part was his
Oh, no, that
business.
was-
To piggyback off what you said, because Eric Reed said the same thing. You didn't take a knee.
Right. You
And
wave
you
up.
capitalized off cap loss.
So does Eric Reed take it in
Eric
now?
Reed be drawing.
He still
though.
taking it.
He's still taking it.
Yeah.
He be drawing.
Eric Reed is on the miles. He extreme.
He be drawing.
Yeah,
like a
he be
suicide
drawn.
bomber with his shit, Joe.
But he takes a knee and he still gets paid. So I'm not really mad at Eric Reed or anything.
Because it sounded like I was doing this regardless.
Yeah. Like,
'Cause
I
he-
mean, real
yeah.
talk, and not even to come at Eric Reed, because this is, I think it's dope, because it's like, Cap kind of educated him on it.
Mm.
Like, and he was like, word, I rock with your cause,
Absolutely.
bro. Like,
Absolutely.
and I'm going to take this heat too. Like,
That's
even though
what
I
it's about.
know, like,
And
Eric
that's the
Reed-
only
Eric Reed-
reason why
what it's
he
about.
didn't get re-signed was because he took that knee.
Yeah.
he is the most consistent throughout this
Absolutely.
whole entire argument.
and he's still on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
As long and you know,
And he's like, yo, because he's actually protesting.
Mhm.
Like it ain't about football. He was like, all right, y'all not letting me play football because I'm protesting.
Right.
Thanks for letting me play football because y'all know I should be playing. I'm still protesting because I'm still fighting. That's Eric Reed.
Yeah.
His shit is a little displaced, his aggression. Like that shit with Malcolm Jenkins, that was drawn.
Yeah.
That was drawn. Because I believe Malcolm Jenkins, he had the right intentions.
What about the boy, Rashard Matthews?
What he do?
Yeah, he retired. He just left the team. You ain't hear about him?
Oh,
I
because
did
Last
see that.
season.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, he did this recently.
Yeah.
no, he did it last season. Like
He
he
did it last
said,
He did it last
if
season,
I,
and he did it again now.
he said if I can't take a knee, I'm not playing, and then he left.
Who was he was playing with Tennessee, right?
Yeah, he got
Probably-
signed by the Colts.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
could
I
see-
mean,
he
not
went to
the
the
Colts,
Saints.
the
He just
Saints,
left-
and then
yeah,
he
he
just
just-
left again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Saints, Drew Brees spearheads a lot of that
Nix that.
no, we're not taking a knee, we love the
Yeah.
flag. He's
Yeah.
super
White
pro
bread
army.
America. White bread America.
Yeah. And
Well, I
that,
mean,
and I
he's,
can
he's one of the faces of the NFL. Like,
That I
he's,
we
he's
not
one
gonna,
of-
no. I'm saying we not gonna say like
he missed the clean, bro. He ain't got
We
no,
not
he
gonna
got
say,
nothing
like-
in his jacket. Nothing.
we not gonna say like he's
you know, like
supporting them
like a
agendas,
burger or
like, that's
something
the-
like
Yeah,
that.
ain't no wrong.
that's the role he got to play. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And Big Ben should have been out the league. If
Alright,
we
well,
really
you
want
know,
to talk
That's the
about
role
it.
he got to play.
Big Ben is. We know why Big Ben is in the league.
Shout out
Big
to
Ben.
the Steelers. We ain't gonna get on Big Ben. We ain't gonna do that.
Listen,
Don't get-
I'm gonna
don't
say
get
this
that-
and
that
we
no
gonna end it.
energy.
I ain't even talking about the Steelers. I'm gonna say this and we end it. If 3 people, right, say I did the
1, 2,
exact
3.
same thing
Right.
in 3 completely different parts of the country, over 1,000 miles in between each,
You did that shit.
I did that shit. But that ain't none of my business though.
You did that shit.
Wait. Allegedly.
Allegedly, of course.
Thank you.
Everything's alleged. Who am I? I'm not accusing anybody. I was not there. I'm just saying allegedly.
Salutations to Lord Bubba.
Bubba.